Hey loves, Chad Putman coming to you. I am actually down at Crescent Park in beautiful St. Petersburg, Florida today, and it's a beautiful day. Got out of work and have been thinking about and processing and wondering about if and when I was going to do this next video in relation to sex positive, my YouTube series. There's about 5 other videos I think that are up at this point. And so my commitment originally, and I'm fluid with this and give myself grace, was to put up a YouTube video once a week that is about 15 minutes, just really focused on sex positive conversations without any filters. And so I want to stick to that, but I also give myself grace that not every day and every week I feel like doing this or having this conversation. And I want to say that doing this video in particular today is challenging for me because I feel like my vibration is on the lower end of the scale, maybe at like a 4, as opposed to when I usually like to get on and do a video. Usually I'm pumping up to like a 7 or an 8. And look at the beautiful bird behind me. And so part of that is why I've been really struggling to get on and do this video. But I think it's important, and part of the work that I've been doing with my life coach is to pause, feel, learn, and grow. And I'm not a big fan of feelings. Which is something coming from a social worker. I don't know. I just rather be happy, I don't like to be bummed. And I'm not bummed, really. I mean, there's so much to be grateful for. Like, look, I'm sitting here in this incredible park, drinking a coffee. I just had a tasty scone. I'm heading to my SLAA meeting tonight. It's in the middle of the week. I have so much to be grateful for and so many blessings. So I keep all of that in mind. But yeah, as my last session with my life coach, I'm good at talking myself out of feeling bad, which is not a bad thing. But sometimes you just need to just sit in it, and I don't like to do that. But here I am. And so part of what I've been doing over these last couple weeks is I have put myself on what I'm calling a sex siesta. And so the idea is that I was having and engaging in a lot of sex. And that is fabulous and fantastic and was wonderful. And in the moment, I truly, truly enjoyed myself and had wonderful times. But I was just feeling super, super overwhelmed and just overloaded on all the feelings and emotions that were just running through my body at the time. And so I was just like, as a result of my session with my life coach, I was like, I just need to put a pause on things so that I can kind of catch up with myself. I can let go of some energy that I was hanging on to and figure out kind of what to do next. And the other reason I've decided to participate or put myself on a sex siesta, which basically means I'm avoiding sexual engagement with others right now, right? So not having sex with other men right now. I'm not sucking dick. I'm not having sex. I'm not going out and hooking up or setting up hookups. So this is week, it's been a full week. Monday was a full week, and this coming Monday will be 2 full weeks. And I'm kind of like bumming a little bit, but I think that that's part of my challenge and struggle, is that I do often use sex to feel better, right? It's a great way to manipulate your feelings. I enjoy it. I love it very much. There's a lot of time and planning that goes into hooking up, scheduling things, making it happen, processing it, doing it, all of those things. So yeah, so that's my truth right now. The other piece that I wanted to share is that a week from this Saturday, so we're in the middle of March. If you're watching this video sometime down the road, March 2025, I am headed to Costa Rica. And I'm going back. This will be the third time I've gone to Costa Rica for a Tantra slash sex shaman related workshop. And so I'm going to Jungle Neighborhood this time, and I'm going to be working with Mark, who is a orgasmic shaman or a sex shaman, sacred intimate. And it's a workshop specifically around that topic of sex shamanism, sacred prostitute work. And I've been having a hard time with this idea of sacred prostitution. And obviously there's a whole lot of baggage and moral garbage that lays on top of the work of a sacred prostitute, right? Or a sacred intimate. And so for those of you that don't know what that is or what that means, basically it just recognizes that I have, I have an innate ability to connect with individuals, and in using my entire body and engaging with them with their full body and presence. And beyond the body, it's the energy, it's the spiritual connection, it's the process, it's the grounding, it's the touching, it's the building of kundalini, sexual energy, it's all of those things. And it's not even necessarily about an orgasm at the end of the day. Sometimes it's just about being present with somebody and helping them to experience pleasure and to love themselves and know that they're loved. And so I'm working through all of that. And it's been hard because, my conditioning and my programming tells me that being a sacred intimate is not okay. That doing this work is not okay. And I have engaged in doing these sex positive videos because I believe in the benefit of having frank and open conversations with people about sex. I feel that that's a huge issue within our culture, especially within the gay community, that we don't often get a lot of opportunities to have very frank, candid conversations with each other. And so we create all of these stories in our head and in our mind, and oftentimes they're not even true. And we lose connection and relationship with others, and then we shut down and drink and use drugs and do all kinds of other things that are necessarily not healthy for us. All because we just haven't been able to honestly and in the deepest way connect with another human being, and so so this is where I am. So I'm going to entitle this video Sex Siesta, and taking a suggestion from my life coach to just pause, to feel, to learn and grow, and also recognize that that's not a comfortable place for me to be. I don't know if that's true for you, but it's certainly something that I try to avoid. So I'm trying to create space to just kind of process and feel as of late, and also in preparation for my trip to Costa Rica for this workshop. And so I'm hoping, that part of the outcomes and one of my intentions of doing this workshop is to connect with my highest self, to really become grounded with Gaia, with Mother Earth, the universe, and recognize and see the path, or at least be open to the path in front of me that will allow me to do my deepest and most honest work without the parameters of social conditioning and the old stories that often keep many of us from living our true authentic life. So so that's where I'm at. I would love to chat with more folks if they're interested in learning more about this path and the work that I'm doing. I'm also in the process of wrapping up my Tantra internship with Justin over in Tampa, which, I'm sad about, but I've learned so much from him. So I'm so grateful for him. I'm also super grateful for Daddy Guru in Costa Rica, who helped me get started on my Tantra journey. And I can't wait to learn more from Mark and the others that are going to be at this workshop in March. We had a conference call this past Saturday, and I got to meet the other 5 participants. And so I'm super excited about what that experience is going to be like. And so, taking all of that and processing it, integrating it, and bringing it home, which is now here in St. Petersburg, Florida. What else could I share that's sex positive and honest and frank? Masturbation is still a beautiful thing, right? Self-pleasuring, and really trying not to do that with pornography. Not to put any shame on pornography at all, but to really just kind of go into my body to engage in self-pleasuring that doesn't involve outside imagery, that I can really only just kind of use my imagination or just my own pleasure of what it feels like to connect with myself and have a release in that way. So that is a truth for me. And I'm also, to be completely honest, I do potentially have a hookup on Monday this coming week, which I'm giving myself some grace. That'll be 2 weeks. And it'll be what it'll be if it even happens. But for today, I am not engaging in sex or having sex with anybody else. And I'm also tomorrow, so what's today? Today's Wednesday. So on March 21st, I'm also going to be celebrating on March 21st, I will be a full year sober off of crystal meth. So that's pretty cool. So 12 months since the last time I messed around with the crazy meth world and the sex world, and that were 2 particular instances that I had a reoccurrence with right before I left Puerto Rico and then right after I got here. And gratefully, I haven't had any reoccurrences in the last 12 months, and so I'm super thrilled about that and grateful for my CMA crew. That is a huge support for me and all that they do, and supporting me and listening to me, and me being able to support and listen to them as we recover together from chemsex. And so that's happening this week, and then I'm just gonna let go of the whole counting thing after that, just because, as somebody who has had multiple years sober in the past, at the end of the day, it really just comes down to, what am I doing today? What matters today? Am I taking time to ground in Mother Nature? Am I taking time to feel? Am I taking time to listen to my inner knowing? Am I on track? Do I find happiness in the little things? Am I just trying to seek out gratification and pleasure in just the doing, and kind of the rat race, or buying or owning possessions and the biggest toy wins, all of those things. So I am really focused on trying to take it a day at a time, and super grateful that I don't have to be on this journey alone. And I just want to say thank you to all of you for following along in this journey. And I will not apologize for the lower vibration of this video. I will just share that it's real and authentic, and I'm grateful that you took the time to listen, and encourage you to reach out, to text, call, drop me an email, or reach out in any way, and would love to connect with you and have conversations and support you on your journey. So without further ado, I will say be well, many blessings, and have a beautiful day or night. All right, love you. Bye.